On the news this morning, Governor Obiano urges community leaders to monitor activities of youths to ensure peace and progress. National Drug Law Enforcement Agency arraigns 3 suspects in Oka over possession of illicit drugs. Federal government laments poor condition of health care system in Nigeria. Iran rejects U.S. President Trump's offer for talks over tension in Middle East. Good morning and welcome to the news. My name is Nonye Nwokoye. After 14 years of leadership crisis, Governor Wele Obiano has presented certificate of recognition to the traditional ruler of Umudioka community in Dunukofia Council area of Anambra State, Igwe Raphael Chukura. Government House correspondent Ejike Abana reports that a presentation which took place at the Governor's Lodge, Amobia, was witnessed by the chairman of Southeast Traditional Rulers Council, who is also the traditional ruler of Onitsha, Obi Alfred Achebe.
In attendance are the traditional rulers of Mbuku, Igwe Peter Nugu, Akwe Hede, Igwe Colonel Wisdom Onebunne, Okpono, Igwe Sunday Okafo, Ukulu, Igwe Peter Oyanwa, among other stakeholders. Presenting the certificate, Governor Obiano asked the new traditional ruler to use the office as a means of reaching out to community members and carry everybody along. The governor urged him to pay attention to the activities of youths in the community to enthrone lasting peace and progress in Umudioka.
Igwe Chief Raphael O. Chukura, Ejidioka 2, Umudioka, Dunukofia local government area, having been duly selected and presented to me by your people in accordance with the customary law and usage of the town community and the provisions of sections 4, 5, and 6 of the Traditional Rulers Law 1981, do hereby certify that you have been accordingly recognized by myself as the traditional ruler of Umudioka. Congratulations.
In his speech, the Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs, Chief Greg Obi, disclosed that Governor Obiano's administration has given certificates to over 50 traditional rulers because he understands their vital role as he has been working with them to solve state problems through their communities.
As soon as His Excellency took over power, he immediately recognized the importance of the meeting, meeting, and since then he has not relented in making sure that he's working closely with Igwe. That is why anywhere vacuum, we get to the bottom of it. Igwe will not be there, and then solve problems.
Earlier, the traditional ruler of Onitsha, Igwe Achebe, welcomed the new traditional ruler to their council and advised him to be a father to all, avoid discrimination and creating enmity. Responding, Igwe Chukura thanked the governor and his community for the confidence reposed on him, pledging to use the position to better his community.
I'm grateful to God, grateful to you. Thank you very much.
A member of the community, Barrister Chike Maduekwe, in his remarks, pledged to stand behind their traditional ruler to bring peace and tackle challenges in the community. Traditional dance featured at the event. From the Governor's Lodge, Amobia, Ejike Abana, ABS News.
Thank you, Ejike. The Secretary to the State Government, Professor Solo Chukwulobelo, says Anambra is in the safe hands under the Wele Obiano administration. Professor Chukwulobelo made this known during an ABS television morning program, Sustaining Good Governance in Anambra State. Chibuzo Okoye has details of that report.
Questions at the program, Professor Chukwulobelu said that the past 5 years of the Obiano administration in Anambra State has been impactful as the governor came in with a mission and vision that is people-oriented. The SSG explained that Governor Obiano is determined to sustain his policy of making the state first-choice investment destination, as well as create socially stable, business-friendly environment. Professor Chukwulobelu described APGA as a grassroots political party that understands the pulse of the people and revealed that the state government has done much in the area of eliminating illegal internally generated revenue collectors in the state.
Came with a very clear mission statement to make Anambra State the first choice investment destination and a hub for economic activities, and to also create a socially stable and business-friendly environment where both in the Anambra and non the Anambra can seek work, creating opportunities. That was the overarching theme that set out the administration. It was a very exciting, if you like, mission statement. And I think it's kept faith to that. And the first 4 years was really, you would think that government itself was the hub for economic activity, because it was firing on all various fronts.
The secretary to the state government, who commended the managing director and chief executive officer of the ABS, Nze Uchenwora, for the honor done him by Governor Willie Obiano because of his sterling performance in the media organization, noted that security of life and property remains critical to the current administration in the state and urged the Anambra to keep supporting the current state government.
And it needed, someone like Uche, who understood the challenges that this place was facing, and also keyed into the vision of His Excellency to transform this place. So I congratulate him and his staff, all of you.
Yeah.
The state ambition, the governor's ambition is that FBS should broadcast 24 hours on a 24-hour basis.
In Oka, it's been Chibuzo Okoye for ABS News.
The Agwata local government area of the All Progressives Grand Alliance, APGA, has endorsed its national chairman, Chief Victor Oye, for a second term. The endorsement took place when APGA faithful and stakeholders in the council area received Chief Oye at the local government headquarters conference hall at Ekulobia. A correspondent, Valentine Mbadoga, now reports.
The event attracted APGA stakeholders in Agwata, elected members of the state and national assemblies, government functionaries, some members of APGA National Working Committee, friends of the party, as well as the Imo State APGA Caretaker Committee members and the executive members from the 27 local government areas of Imo State. In his speech, the state vice chairman and the zonal chairman of APGA in Anambra South Senatorial District, Chief Titus Anibogo, who assured Chief Oye of their support, charged him to uphold his integrity as more work awaits him in the future.
He's guided the party to success in so many areas. There is peace in the party. So I think he deserves the second tenure.
Responding, the APGA National Chairman, Chief Oye, while expressing his satisfaction over the warm reception, expressed dissatisfaction over the current position of the party, noting that his target is to make the party the #1 political party in the country that will produce more governors, senators, national and state assembly members, not only in Anambra State, but in other states across the country.
People lack courage to do what is right. Governor William Obiano, governor, 7,558 kilometers to fulfill his desires in his life.
Earlier in their separate speeches, the Agwata Federal Constituency member-elect, Chief Chukwuma Umoji, and the Agwata Local Government Transition Committee Chairman, Honorable Eche Ezibe, who described Chief Oye as a true leader, noted that APGA as a party has grown stronger under his watch and expressed optimism that if given more time as the national chairman, it will serve as a solution to Nigeria's democratic and leadership challenges. On their part, the Agwata Council Area ABGA Chairman, Honorable Obiora Ezechukwu, and the Imo ABGA Caretaker Committee Chairman, Honorable John Iwala, described Oye as a visionary and honest leader, noting that anyone who loves ABGA should join Oye and move the party forward. The event climaxed with the presentation of award of excellent performance to Chief Oye by the Agwata ABGA family, as well as the motion to adopt Chief Oye for a second term, which was moved by the Special Advisor to the Governor on Community Liaison, Barrister Victor Ezenwanne, and supported by everyone. From Agwata Local Government Secretariat in Ekulobia, Valentine Mbadoga reporting for ABS News.
3 male suspects have been arraigned at the Federal High Court, Awka, by the Anambra State Command of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, over illegal possession of cannabis sativa, popularly known as marijuana. The 3 suspects who were arrested at different locations in Anambra State are facing charges for possessing an estimated total of over 500 kilograms of the illicit substance. Correspondent Daniel Ezigwe was at the arraignment and now reports.
The presiding judge, Justice Ibrahim Gafai, adjourned the case to September 24th for hearing and ordered that the accused be remanded in prison custody pending the processing of their bail applications. Reacting to the case, the Anambra State Commander of the NDLEA, Mr. Sule Momodu, noted that those who go against the law must be made to face its backlash no matter how long it takes. Mr. Momodu maintained that the agency must see to the end of each case to ensure that justice is served when and where necessary.
It's a continuation of our efforts to ensure that those who break the law are made to answer for it at the appropriate place, which is the court of law.
In Awka, Daniel Ezigwe, ABS News.
Police operatives attached to Operation Puff Adder have arrested a one-chance robbery syndicate at Opiweka. The suspects include one Chiemeze Udoye of Omomako, Anambra State, Chinenye Okonkwo of Awomama, Imo State, Friday Nweze of Nenwe, Enugu State, and Chijioke of Okalo of Ihedioma, Arochukwu in Abia State. We have details.
A statement signed by the police public relations officer, SP Haruna Mohammed. The suspects are members of one chance robbery syndicate terrorizing Onitsha and environs, particularly at Opiweka and Housing Estates Gate along Onitsha Asaba Expressway. The statement said that preliminary investigation revealed that the suspects have been in the business of one chance robbery for long, using white and yellow-colored Mitsubishi L300 bus, reg number SD364 AGL, which was also recovered to perpetrate the crime. It disclosed that they also robbed 2 ladies of their handsets and other valuables shortly before their arrest, adding that the case is under investigation, after which the suspects would be charged to court for prosecution. The statement also said that during the week under review, the Command Operations Puff Adder and Special Anti-Cult Units also carried out series of raids on criminal hideouts at various locations within the state, which include Aguleri, Umweri Aziz, Nando, Nteje Aziz, Ewariam, Ukulu Aziz, Okatan, Obosi, Okija, Okpuno, and Osumenyi. According to the statement, from all the raids carried out, a total of 75 suspects were arrested, 25 suspects were screened out, 22 suspects were charged to court, and 11 were placed under police supervision, while 17 others are under investigation. It said that exhibits recovered includes 1 bag containing dry leaves suspected to be Indian hemp, 3 barrels, 3 improvised bunker for inhaling substances suspected to be cocaine.
In case you're just dropping by, this is ABS Television News. Up ahead, federal government laments poor condition of healthcare system in Nigeria. Iran rejects U.S. President Trump's offer for talks over tension in Middle East. These and more stories will be coming your way just after the break. Do join us again, please.
If you pay your tax, Anambra State go better. For good road, hospital, electricity, and good schools, help government to help you pay your tax.
Good road, good school, better hospital with medicine, light, water, all these things. We dey like am. Our people say soup wey sweet na money. Government dey do im own to make sure say all these things wey we need for Anambra State say we get am, but we get our own batokwa. Now, as good citizens of Anambra State, we dey like better thing and we love Anambra State, we supposed to pay our tax. Tax no be money wey we dey dash government no be money wey we dey throw in. Tax na our own contribution to the betterment and development of Anambra State. So, pay your tax today.
Anambra State go better. Make you dey pay your tax, yo. Anambra State go better.
And now to our national news. Nigeria's Minister of Health, Isaac Adewole, has explained that primary and secondary health care system in Nigeria has collapsed, saying that the situation was putting pressure on teaching hospitals. He stated this at an interactive session with the Senate on conditions of teaching hospitals in Nigeria. The health minister appeared at the invitation of the Senate. The minister pointed out that teaching hospitals are primarily designed to accept referrals from primary and secondary hospitals. Earlier, the Senate President, Dr. Bukola Saraki, expressed concern over poor health care services rendered at the teaching hospitals in Nigeria. He said the parliament consciously appropriated enough funds to teaching hospitals in the last 4 years, despite the misinterpretation of lawmakers' action as padding. On business news, Chinese manufacturers have started moves to enhance trade relations and further create an investment hub in Nigeria. Acting Consul General of China in Lagos, Mr. Guan Zongqi, said part of the move was the just concluded 3-day China Home Life exhibition, with over 200 manufacturers exhibiting over 200,000 products and geared towards supporting e-commerce and promoting Nigeria's production capacity through technical partnership to reduce reliance on importation while creating jobs in Nigeria. Speaking at the event in Lagos, project coordinator Mr. Jude Chime said that the purpose of the exhibition was for Chinese manufacturers to meet investors in the Nigerian real sector and see how they can partner and create an investment hub where they can start a manufacturing hub. From the foreign scene, Iran's foreign minister, Mohammad Javad Zarif, has said his country won't negotiate with President Donald Trump unless the U.S. shows Tehran respect by honoring its commitments under this disputed nuclear deal. In an interview with newsmen, Zarif warned that the U.S. was playing a very, very dangerous game by boosting its military presence in the region. Zarif criticized the U.S. for sending the USS Abraham Lincoln Carrier Strike Group and a bomber task force to the Gulf. He accused Washington of walking out first on the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, or JCPOA, the 2015 deal designed to limit Iran's nuclear capabilities in return for the lifting of sanctions. Governor Willie Obiano has expressed the hope that Anambra State will benefit more from the federal government infrastructural development projects. Governor Obiano was speaking when he accompanied the Vice President of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, to commiserate with the family of late Madam Florence Abomma Nelly of Omuere community in Anambra East Council area, who died at the age of 85. Emmanuel Okonkwo has details.
Madam Florence Abomma Nelly was till her demise the mother-in-law of an Aboja senior pastor of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Pastor Joseph Oluseyi Malomo. Speaking through his deputy, Dr. Nkemo Keke, Governor Obiano commended the attention the Buhari-led administration is giving to Anambra State in the recent times, assuring him of the state's continuous prayers and support. Governor Obiano expressed the hope that the state will benefit more from the administration this second term.
You'll be coming to our state lately, and I believe that the benefit of this department, every come to our state, good things will come to our state in Jesus' name. That we'll continue to pray for you and the president as you continue to pilot the affairs of this great nation.
Earlier in a sermon, a zonal pastor in charge of Redeemed Christian Church of God, Mount Olive Zone, Anambra Province 1, Pastor Chinedu Ifediora, maintained that death is a call everyone must answer, but not an end of man, as according to him, every mortal will face judgment after death, where his place of eternity will be decided based on his deeds while on earth, calling on everyone to repent and receive Jesus Christ so as to escape damnation and hell on the last day.
Death is not the end. From where we have read, the Bible tells us that men are destined, men are appointed to die once. Death is inevitable. It is destined unto man once to die. After this, the judgment.
The vice president was earlier on arrival in an aircraft NAF 540 received at the Utuocha International Stadium by the state governor, Chief Willie Obiano, represented by his deputy, Dr. Nkemo Keke, in company of traditional rulers and top security chiefs. From Umueri in Anambra East local government area, I am Emmanuel Okonkwo, reporting for ABS News.
And that concludes the news. But just before we go, remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page at ABS Radio Television. Subscribe to our YouTube at youtube.com/ABS Radio TV online. Follow us on Twitter at ABS Radio TV and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website, www.absradiotv.com. And the main news again. Governor Obiano has urged community leaders to monitor activities of youths to ensure peace and progress. National Drug Law Enforcement Agency has arraigned 3 suspects in Awka over possession of illicit drugs. Federal government laments poor condition of healthcare system in Nigeria. Iran has rejected U.S. President Trump's offer for talks over tension in the Middle East. And that's the news. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Nonye Mokoye. Good morning.